Hi there folks, my name is Dev. It's an early November day here in Toronto and it's starting to get quite a bit cooler. And I want to talk to you about something very profound that happened to me over 10 years ago. It was in 1999. And a woman, I'll call her M, I won't reveal her name. She came to our clinic in Toronto. My wife and I operate a naturopathic clinic. And by the way, I'm not a naturopath. I know a few things about herbs and essential oils, but that's about it. So this woman comes to our clinic and she's HIV positive. She has AIDS. And she's sick enough that she can't work anymore. She's a single mother. She has a child, or maybe even two, I don't remember. And she thinks she's going to die because that's the belief out there. If you have AIDS, you're going to die. So she has no money. So I've never worked with anyone with AIDS before, and it's not really my profession. So I say to her, okay, we'll make a deal. I'll work with you. I use essential oils. I won't charge you. I'll see you twice a month, and we'll see what happens. I make no promises. So what I did was I arranged with her to see her twice a month. I basically used an oil that Young Living makes called ImmuPower. Now, ImmuPower contains a number of oils which are immune enhancing. I'll read a list you some of these may sound familiar to you. They are cistus, frankincense, oregano, Idaho tansy, cumin, clove, hyssop, ravensara, and mountain savory. Now, also what I did was I gave her a book to read. It was called Why I Survive AIDS by a woman named Nero Markov assistant, at least to put into her head that AIDS does not equal a death sentence, so she could at least start thinking about living. And as I said, twice a month I massaged her feet for 20 minutes. And in the meantime, of her own volition, I did not suggest this, she decided to go off her AZT medication. So I said, okay, fine, let's do it. Now, she had been to her medical doctor before she had seen me, and she had what was called a viral load count, which was basically, it's an assay of, it's a determination of how many HIV viruses there are per milliliter of blood. And her count when she started with me was 31,000 per milliliter of blood. So here I am massaging her feet twice a month, and I don't know, 6 months later, she gets tested again. Her viral load count is now down to 10,000. It's down to 1/3. I said, wow, that's really interesting. Let's keep up what we're doing. So 2 months later, it's down to 1,200. By this time, this woman is feeling good. She's back to work. She's thinking about living. And she's got a life again. And as a matter of fact, she's feeling so well, she leaves and I never see her again. So I don't know the end of the story. But what I'm trying to tell you is, it's not that I'm really pushing Young Living. What I'm saying to you is there's a lot of people who have companies that are in the health and wellness area. And you have in your hands very powerful traditional methods for helping people. And my suggestion is, don't claim to be a doctor or do any of that kind of stuff, but you can share them, give them to people. Do what you know best. And I have so many stories I can't even begin to tell you. This is one of the more dramatic ones. This woman has a life again. I have a story. I never see her again. I don't know what else happened to her, but anyway, it's very interesting. So my friends, from Toronto, blessings. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.